What's going on, guys? It is Luigi Kyle here, and today we are talking about some more Minecraft weekly news. Now this week is kind of a big week. There's one major change and then basically nothing else that's happened. We have the Minecraft 1.20, or is it 1.19.3? They're the same thing, right? Anyway, that's a whole debate and that's a whole video for another day. But we have the 1.19.3/1.20 new update, and it's out, and I'm going to be breaking down everything that's in the experimental features category along with whatever other changes are out. So let's get started off here with the new changes. There are some experimental features that are now built into experimental data packs. I haven't looked at that, and that's all it says about it. They've added new default skins, as we've already heard. The Vex now has a new look. In the Nether dimension, Endermen, Skeletons, and Withers now only spawn at light level 7 and below, instead of 11 as how it used to be. There have been numerous changes to the creative inventory, ordering, and the contents of them. They added a new spawn egg for the Ender Dragon, Iron Golem, Snow Golem, and Wither mobs to the creative mode, which I'm just going to stop for a second. Woot woot, do you know how many times I have tried to make an Iron Golem and had to use a spawn egg? 0. But it would have been nice. They added a new draft for the player reports. They added a new fill biome command and subcommands for other things about that command. They added a new telemetry event. They added some new game rules as well. There's block explosions drop decay, mob explosions drop decay, TNT explosions drop decay, snow accumulation height, water source conversion, lava source conversion, and global sound events. What all those do, I'm not fully sure, but they sound pretty important, and it basically sounds like the blocks that drop when an explosion goes off can now be changed to how fast they get destroyed automatically by the server, depending on how they were originally blocked or destroyed. Moving on to the experimental features, quote unquote, they added camels, they added the new bamboo wood set, they added chisel bookshelves, they added bundles. Finally, we're gonna do a whole thing on that a different time. That's a different rant for a different day. No, it's gonna happen now. Why is it taking so long? End rant. They added hanging signs, which I am super excited about. And when they are placing a mob head on a note block, that note block will now play one of the ambient sounds for that mob. So basically, if you put like a creeper head on top of a note block and then you power that note block, it'll make a creeper sound. They also added piglin heads, so you could also do the same thing with piglins now. That is just the quick rundown. I know they're still adding and doing new things. Basically, Mojang's new strategy / idea is going to be to do smaller updates instead of a major update. And we're going to see how well that works for the next little bit. But that's all they gave us for this 1.19.3 official update. There was also a lot of bug fixes, but there's just a lot of them, and there's just no point in reading them all off. It'll just bore you all to death. If you are interested in reading about it, I'll have it linked in the description below. But let's talk about something else that's a little bit more fun and something I was actually very surprised that I had never heard of the other day, and something that I actually integrated into our Discord because this is so cool. This is mclo.js, or MC logs. Basically what this site does is you can upload your Minecraft log to it, your server log, and then it'll break it down and tell you, hey, here's all the things that are wrong with your server, and here are the ways we suggest you fix them. This is a godsend for me lately because, as most of you know, I'm spending a lot of my time helping you guys figure out what's going on in the pre-made setups and what bugs are showing up in them. This, you just upload the log and it'll tell you what's going on. So now if you upload a log to our Discord server, it'll automatically run it through this website and spit out everything it thinks you need to do to fix up your server. I'm going to be making more changes to this bot in the future, so if you want to test it out, definitely join our Discord server at discord.premiersetups.com. But overall, I am super excited and just wanted to show anyone that maybe isn't in our Discord server that you can get to this website directly, and I definitely recommend checking this site out. Next up, this is for all you MCMers out there, or what they're actually, I guess now you're called BuiltByBitters. I don't like that one as much. Anyway, if you are part of the MCM/BuiltByBit community, if you are not in their Discord server, you definitely should be. They are giving away a bunch of free things, including my setups. They are giving away some free setups. If you wanted a free setup, that is where you should be and definitely be reacting. They have a little post in the advent calendar channel, whatever you want to call it. And if you react to the messages there, you can win a bunch of prizes over, I think it was like $35,000 or something like that. There's a lot of money being given away there. So if you haven't seen that, I definitely recommend checking that out. last but certainly not least here, if you are still here, I actually really do want your opinion now, because the other day I was just hanging out playing with some friends and we decided to drop into Hypixel. Hypixel is like the biggest Minecraft server. I didn't think there'd be any problems finding any sort of games or anything. And then I tried to play a Super Smash Bros. Knockoff, whatever they have that game mode called. There was one other player. I just thought it would be a glitch. We joined anyway. We're like, oh, nope, it moved up to 4. We were playing with 3 players. There was already 1. Somehow we ended up with only 4 players. How did this happen? How does Hypixel have empty lobbies? I looked, there's a lot of other games as well that are just completely empty and barren. I'm very confused what happened to Hypixel. I mean, there's some huge games in there, don't get me wrong. Like Bed Wars is quick and easy. I mean, The Pit, as you're watching now, that's quick and easy as well. But I was surprised to see that there were any dead games. Even Cops and Crims only had like 50 something people when I was on there. And I've checked multiple times throughout the day. It wasn't a fluke. So I'm curious, and here's my question for you. Do you still play on Hypixel? If so, how often? And if not, why not? Because it used to be that everyone played on there. What happened? Is there a new server I don't know about? Or is the Minecraft community starting to dwindle? Let me know down in the comments below. But that is all I have for you guys this week. If you did like the video, be sure to like and subscribe. I got new content coming for you every single week and a bunch of tutorials coming up real soon. But besides for that, guys, thank you all for watching. Luigi Cal, out.